I live in New York. It's different. I'm 37 years old, and I have roommates. I live with two other men. Me and two other men share a life together. We're not in love. I would love to be in love with them. That would be so much better. I look at them longingly. I'm like, do something to unlock this, please. One of them cuts my hair. He's not a barber. He just offered to do it. That's where I'm at financially. But I wanted to kind of, soften up the apartment. So I tried to adopt a dog, and I got rejected. I got rejected to adopt a dog. Let's break that down a little bit. The dog, homeless. The dog is homeless. Sans home. Without home. The dog does not have a house. I have a house. They were like, we'd rather him stay here. We saw your life and we don't want that dog to be any part of it. We don't want this dog to live in your apartment/barbershop. We don't want to do that to this dog. To buy a dog, very easy. You give somebody cash, they give you a dog. And it's like a puppy usually. It's perfect. It turns out exactly how you expect it to. Like, it won't surprise you and be like a long dog. Do you guys know what I mean by that? You ever seen a surprised long dog? Like a low golden retriever, like a low, long golden retriever? You're like, what happened here? Who's the corgi? What's going on? To adopt a dog, different story. You have to go to the bad part of town and a mean lesbian runs a warehouse. You have to do an agility test and have proof of citizenship and write a book report on Marley and me. And they give you a broken dog. They don't even give you a good dog. They give you a Vietnam vet of a dog. They give you a dog where if a car backfires, it'll attack a Hasidic school bus. That's the kind of dog they'll give you. Had a rough year. I went through a breakup. I'm not good at relationships. I fight in relationships and I fight to win. And you can't do that because if you fight to win and you win, you got to find new opponents and a new venue to hold fights at as well. They will kick you out of the octagon. And I'm undefeated. I have a perfect record. I'm single. I broke up with this woman. We were too different. I'm sober and she's Australian. And I don't know if you guys have met an Australian. They drink a lot. They'll turn a Tuesday into Coachella. They don't give a fuck. I think they drink if they enter a building. I think that's what it is. It could be like a bank, and they're like, "I'll have a lager," and you're like, "That's not what they do here." And then they're like, "Shut up, cunt." They say cunt all the time. It's not even a bad word there. It's like a greeting. It's like, "Good morning, cunt." She was really, really mean to me. She was so mean. One time I asked her, I said, "How do you feel about me?" And she said this. She said, "My feelings for you oscillate." Oscillate. If you don't know what that is, it's the worst setting on a fan. That's what it is. It's where the fan just moves the whole time. You don't even have a fan. You just have the idea of what it would be like to occasionally have a fan. But a breakup's not that big of a deal anymore. I've been through it. I'm divorced, And so, breakup's not that big of a deal. It's kind of sad. My ex-wife, she passed away in a tsunami of dicks. And by the time we got to her, it was too late. It's just like, I'm not mad about being divorced. I'm just mad that I'm single and 37. It's not fun anymore. You guys all seem pretty young. As you get older, the good people, they go away. And dating at this age, it feels like I'm in a town that got evacuated. And I was in the bathroom. That's what it feels like. Like, where did everybody go? Dating in your 30s and 40s is really like shopping at Marshall's. That's what it's like. There's been a lot of returns. Things have been worn before. Sometimes you think you found something you like. You're like, oh, this sweater's kind of nice. And you're like, oh, man, it cries when we fuck. That's not good. I'm not good at sex. I'm okay at it. First of all, I'm not hot. I'm handsome. Two very different things. Women don't see me and want to fuck me. They see me and they think I'll get a mortgage approved. And they're wrong. I fuck like a Christian quarterback. Like a lot of athleticism, not a lot of creativity. And I'm in like the CFL of fucking. And it's because I'm not kinky. Everybody's kinky now. Everybody's into like hitting or spitting or choking. I don't do that. I don't get angry when I fuck. I get grateful. I'm like, wow, what a nice lady. I say that to her. I say, you're a nice lady. And it dries her right up. But I don't know if that's good or bad.